Hello YouTube, this is Ross of H-Bar Gaming. So I'm now going to do my first ever deck profile, is my Cyber Dragon OTK build. This is more of a fun build. You can give it some tweaks to make it more into a competitive tournament deck. I've used a different version of these for the last few years at the United Kingdom Nationals. I love my Cyber Dragons and I'll always be playing them. Okay, so we'll first go through this deck. So we'll first go to 3 lovely Cyber Dragons. Nice standard start off. Cyber Dragon is a Cyber Dragon. Then I'll go to 3 Cyber Dragon Dre. Again, fantastic little creature. Fantastic little creature. A great little card to help you get that infinity pull off when you need it. You'll go bring a Cyber Dragon out or a level 5 machine. Normal summon it. Gets you into your motions. Also, because of the name characteristics of it, Cyber Dragon creature while either in field or hand, or Cyber Dragon while field or graveyard. So you've always got the name when you need it. Then the next 3 ones is the little Cyber Dragon core. Again, a bit of a searcher in it. Once he's been sent to the graveyard in the next turn, banish him from graveyard to get a Cyber Dragon out. Good control. Also, because of his stats being 400 tap points, you'll see later on I've got machine duplication. Gives me lots of options for creatures. Then the big money cards within this deck, the Galaxy Soldiers. Again, discard a light card from hand to special summon out. He's a level 5 machine. Brings the searches out himself as well. You go easy into an affinity within 1 turn by just having one of these guys plus 2 other light monsters to discard for. Next 3 is 3 Cyber Valleys. Because I'm already running machine duplication within the deck because of the motion with the Cyber Dragon core, here's some more. A bit of the draw engine with the deck. Unfortunately, this deck doesn't have many draw cards, so I've got to put a bit of a draw engine. Next, Electromagnetic Turtle. Again, this deck's built to be an OTK deck, so I always need to build a defense for myself because I don't run traps. So this sent to graveyard stops them from attacking and gives me a turn to start building my field up and fighting back. Then Golden Jet. Again, a lovely little creature here. The role of Chronometer Jet is exactly the same as the role as a Cyber Dragon Dre. Because he can manipulate his own level to make him 5, he's a light machine, works for all those cards in the deck. Then a bit of a fun play, a Cyber Ethelon. So many creatures in the deck, you bring him out, wipe out the field, hopefully he'll be on 3,000 plus attack points and you hopefully can just swing for game. Another 2 little guys, Toon Cyber Dragon. Again, he's a level 5 machine, special summons himself out. Also in the deck, because you've got the motion with the Chimeritic Rampage, his name is a right characteristics, so you can use him because he's a Cyber Dragon monster. Then last, 2 Swift Scarecrow. Swift Scarecrow, again, because this is built as an OTK deck. You need to make sure that if you don't get an OTK move, you can defend yourself until you get your cards ready to go in for the kill. Do the spell cards of the Cyber Dragon OTK deck. So start off with 3 Power Bonds. As soon as you have a Power Bond, 2 Cyber Dragons, you go into a Rampage and you can potentially go for game just with 1 card and going for a ridiculous amount of attack points. Then I've got 2 Overload Fusions, nice backup cards, can still hit into a Rampage Dragon or it can also hit into a Chimeritic Over Dragon. And we know reason why certain cards have been banned in the past because this can go for an OTK move. Then we'll go for a limiter removal. Again, doubling my machines, going for the kill, going for the end game. Then an upstart goblin, because with this deck, even if you gain 1,000 life points, I can do swinging damage of over 12,000. So you're not going to gain enough life points to survive all my attacks. Then a 1 Day of Peace. Again, a bit of a draw engine. This deck doesn't have many draw cards. Also, again, because of the nature of the OTK, if I don't have the OTK in my hand, Day of Peace gives me a turn, gives me another two cards altogether for me to see if I can build my field up. Then 2 Toon Table of Contents, great searcher card, brings out that Toon Cyber, so I can get myself a level 5 machine to hand, or a Cyber Dragon name to hand, ready for an OTK move, or go for an affinity play. Then 2 Cyber Repair Plants, because you've got so many Cyber Dragon names dotted around, you can just draw into activate it, get the search for what you need. An Instant Fusion, because I run Panzer in the extra deck, so it helps me just fix that affinity play. Then 2 Machine Duplications. these are the fun cards. You select these onto either the Cyber Dragon core, because his name becomes Cyber Dragon, and special summon 2 Cyber Dragons out, or use it on the valleys to bring out 2 valleys, banish 2 of them, get an extra draw, get the draw power into the deck. Then finally, 3 Twin Twisters. This is an OTK build. I don't run any traps in it. This is my heavy back row destruction before I go into my OTK moves. Finally now, the extra deck. So where I pull out all the creatures to go for that game motion. So first of all, 2, rearrange the camera, 2 Cyber Dragon Infinities. So again, key control card, gives the negate, gives the steal off an opponent's creature, keeps control on the field. Then 2 Nova. So the easiest way to go into an Infinity is from a Nova. Also, you can use Nova himself using his 2 abilities of bringing back a Cyber Dragon from the graveyard, also doubling his attack points to go for a game motion, with example cards with limiter removal. Then a wind up Zeramoya. Again, it's another option for me. If people go heavy back row setting lots of cards, you use him to touch him, destroy the 2 cards, and he's still a machine, so he's still usable for the effects. Here's some of the non-machine options. Number 61 Volcasaurus. 2 level 5, destroy a creature, inflict burn damage, but it can't do a direct attack afterwards. But if someone's got a really big creature that's bigger than my Cyber Dragons, I can pop it off and then use his attack to attack their creature. Shark Fortress gives another creature double the attack point. So example, I go an Affinity, give it twice attacks, also redirects all attacks to him. Then Barbaroid, the ultimate battle machine. So example, when they kill the Cyber Dragon Nova by an effect, I get to special summon him out. He's a 4000, can deal 2 attacks. Then some of the fun options, I got a Cyber Twin and a Cyber End. Just again, classic style Cyber Dragons. I can summon both of these out in a myriad of ways. Then the 1 Panzer with the instant fusion gives me this affinity drop. Then 2 Rampage Dragons. These are one of the key cards for this deck to make the OTK move. When he's special summoned out by using 2 or more Cyber Dragon monsters, he can destroy back row equals the number of monsters using this summoning, so I can destroy either my opponent's or my own depending on what I want to do. Goes in for the OTK move. So sorry, video was halfway to pause there. So 2 or more fusion materials. When he's summoned out, I get to use destroy back row equals the number of materials, and then I can send up to 2 light machines from my deck to the graveyard to give him 2 additional attacks. So if I power bond him out, I can get him 4,200 attack points with 3 attacks. That's over 12,000 damage. And then the final one is my beautiful, 2 more. Another Chimeric Fortress, again because I've got lots of Cyber Dragons out. If there's any loose machines around, I can steal them up and bring him out. Then the final one is my Chimeric Overdragon Power of the Duelist First Edition. Love this card. I remember when it first came out, I ran the OTK deck of this. And again, he is still that powerful. You can bring him out. If people leave too many creatures out, power bond him out or overload fusion him out and kill through and do lots of damage.